Let me start with something that costs older homeowners real money, year after year. Many states give seniors a break on their property taxes. It might be a freeze, an exemption, or a rebate, and it can be worth thousands of dollars a year. But here's the catch nobody tells you. Not one of these turns on by itself. You have to file an application, miss the deadline, and you usually lose that whole year's savings. No refund, no second chance. And here's the part that stings. Advocacy reporting, citing AARP, suggests that only a small fraction of the older homeowners who qualify actually claim what they're owed, not because they don't deserve it, mostly because they assume it happens on its own, or they miss the filing window. That's real money, just sitting there. Today, I want to help you go pick it up. So let me give you the single most important rule, and I want you to hold on to it. Turning 65 does not trigger any benefit by itself. In every state, your county assessor keeps billing you the full tax until the day you file the paperwork. Exemption, freeze, deferral, rebate, almost none of it is automatic. You have to claim it. Nobody mails it to you for being a year older. Now let me walk you through the three main kinds of relief, in plain kitchen table English. The first is a homestead exemption. That's simply a chunk of your home's value the government doesn't tax. Say your home is worth $300,000 and you get a $140,000 exemption. Now you're taxed as if the home is worth $160,000. Lower value, lower bill. The second is a freeze, sometimes called a tax ceiling. It locks your bill, or the value your bill is based on, so it can't keep climbing as home prices rise around you. The third is a deferral, also called a postponement. That's permission to put off paying. But let me be clear right now. That one is a loan. I'll come back to it later because it comes with strings. Let me show you how big these can get with real numbers. Start with Texas. On November 4th, 2025, voters approved two measures, Propositions 13 and 11. Proposition 13 raised the general school homestead exemption to $140,000 for all homeowners. Proposition 11 added an extra $60,000 for folks 65 and older. Put them together, and a qualifying senior gets $200,000 off their home's school taxable value for the 2025 tax year. And once you qualify for that over 65 exemption, your home also gets a school tax ceiling. Your school taxes are capped at the amount you paid the year you qualified. They can go down, they can't go up, even if your home's value climbs. Now look at New Jersey. The senior freeze refunds the difference between your current bill and your base year amount, the year your tax got locked in. So in practice, it freezes what you pay. There's also a newer program called Stay NJ, with the first payments arriving in 2026. If you're 65 or older with income under $500,000, Stay NJ pays you 50% of your property tax, capped at $6,500. Let me round out the picture with a few more states. In Illinois, the low-income senior freeze freezes your home's assessed value, not the bill itself. So pay close attention here. Your taxes can still rise if your local tax rate goes up. The income limit is $65,000 for assessment year 2025, and you have to file Form PTAX-340 every single year. In New York, Enhanced Star gives homeowners 65 and up an extra break on school taxes. Separately, a senior citizen's exemption can cut your assessed value by up to 50% in places where the locality has adopted it, and you can receive both. In Pennsylvania, the property tax and rent rebate pays residents 65 and older up to $1,000. Now let me handle deferrals carefully, because I don't want anyone getting hurt here. California has a property tax postponement program. If you're 62 or older, you can defer your current taxes at 5% simple interest a year. But you need at least 40% equity in your home, and the program is funded first come, first served. Qualifying does not guarantee you'll be approved. Texas has an over 65 deferral too, running about 5% a year. But hear me on this. A deferral is not forgiveness. It's a loan secured by a lien. A lien is a legal claim the government records against your house for the money you owe. It builds up interest, and it has to be paid back when you sell, when you move out, or when you pass away. In Texas, the balance plus interest comes due about 181 days after the homeowner's death. One more warning. A deferral usually can't sit alongside a reverse mortgage because both of them want first claim on your home. So go slow and ask questions before you sign anything. Now let me lay out the mistakes that cost people the most, beyond simply never applying. First, forgetting to refile. Income-based programs like Illinois' freeze and Florida's senior exemption want a brand new application every year. Forget once and you drop right off the rolls. Second, applying for only one program when you qualify for several. You can often stack an exemption, a senior exemption, a freeze, and a rebate. Don't stop at one. Third, not checking local programs. Florida's senior exemptions and New York's local senior citizens exemption only exist where your county or city adopted them, so you have to ask. Fourth, the surviving spouse trap. In Texas, a widow or widower who was at least 55 when their spouse died can keep that over 65 exemption and ceiling, but remarrying or moving out of the home ends it. So here's exactly what to do. Step 1. Call your county assessor or appraiser's office today and ask which senior programs you qualify for. Don't wait for a letter. It isn't coming. Step 2. Ask for every program at once, not just one. Step 3. Mark your deadlines, because some close early. In Texas, the homestead and over 65 filing is generally April 30th. In New York, Enhanced Star and the Senior Citizens Exemption fall around March 1st. Florida's senior exemption files between January 1st and March 1st. New Jersey's combined application, which covers senior freeze, anchor, and stay NJ, is due by November 2nd, 2026. And Pennsylvania's rebate for 2025 taxes is due by December 31st, 2026. One more thing to remember, every dollar limit and every date is set by your own state and your own locality. So always confirm this year's number on the official state website before you count on it. Let me leave you with this. This money is meant for you. The only catch is, you have to ask for it. One phone call or one form can be worth thousands of dollars a year, every year you stay in your home. So make that call before the next deadline comes around and check the current numbers for your own state. You earned this. Go claim it.